Well, hey everybody, how are you doing? I am Eve with the Baby's Booty, and I want to thank you for joining us this evening. I was not here last week. I took the week off. A heifer needed a break. I swear, I needed some time away. But during the time away, I have come up with a challenge that I want to give to everyone because of what I experienced during my time away. I say, you know what? This needs to be a challenge. So stay tuned. A little bit later on in the show, we will get to this new challenge that I want to do with everyone that tunes in here on the Baby's Booty. Also, I have a actual like standalone video that'll go in a little bit more detail that is in the process of being edited, and we will have that uploaded here hopefully this week, which brings us to this challenge again. And so this will be something that we'll get into a little bit later in the show. Now, to start off though with the show, I want to thank you for joining me. I also want to welcome you to not just here on YouTube, but our Facebook group. We have a hoop group over on Facebook. You're welcome to join. Just go ahead and pop over to Facebook after our live tonight and then hit the request button and we'll get you right on in. Also, we have memberships here on YouTube that you're welcome to join. Now, the memberships are a bit of a financial support to the channel. We definitely appreciate any and all support that you give to the channel. We have 3 tiers that you can choose from, and you're welcome to choose either one. So we appreciate your support there as well. Also, if you do join as a member here on this channel through YouTube, then you will qualify to request a bell. So members who are paid members here on YouTube, they can request a bell and a bell will be sent to you. Now, what is the deal with the bell? This little bell has been getting a lot of work lately across several channels, and I am eternally grateful and humbled by it. But this little bell is a celebration bell. Okay, now here on this channel, we celebrate the achievements here. Okay, so all of us are crafters of some sort, one way or another. And then by being a crafter here on our channel, we purchase cutting machines, we purchase printers, DTF printers, sublimation printers, embroidery machines, sergers even for those who sew. And those are some pretty big accomplishments, right? I mean, our equipment is not inexpensive. So because of that, we celebrate with you. So if you got a new baby, not that you ordered and it's on the way, but your baby has arrived, let us know. We will celebrate with you by ringing the bell. And those who are members here on this channel, they even have the purple bell emojis that they can ring too. So definitely make sure you clank on those purple bell emojis as well, right? So the purple bell is here for that. Also, anytime there's a super chat or financial contribution to the channel or memberships join, you get the bell ring for that too. So this bell celebrates a lot. And then it also celebrates that on a couple of other channels too, which is really, really cool. And I love seeing that. So we appreciate the support and the love that we have here on this channel. Now, one of the other things I like to do here on our channel, which I know it annoys some people, but too bad, because I like to say hello to everyone who has come in to our show, because you didn't have to be here. You took the time out of your busy schedule on a Sunday evening, no less, to come and join us. And so I like to greet you guys and say hi. And it takes a little bit of a time, about 10 minutes. And who knows, maybe a little later in the future, we'll change that to members only. I'm not sure. We'll have to see about that. But the group has gotten so big, I like to make sure that I, kind of greet everyone who speaks up and says hi. And then we move on with the show. Now, tonight's show is going to be power packed. Before I start greeting folks, it's going to be a little bit power packed because I was working on a project prior to coming on live, and I want to finish it. I'm like really super over the moon excited about this particular project. So I'm squeezing in a project. It's not embroidery related. It's DTF, but it also involves rhinestones. So we're looking at doing that project, and I'll let you guys follow along in that process. Then later on, when we get into the challenge, I want to let you know about the challenge and a project that I've been trying to accomplish on the silhouette. Okay, so the silhouette went with me on vacation as well. The goal was to learn that silhouette, get in there after 2 years, blow the dust off the top, have an asthma attack, and then get right into learning that silhouette. So we're going to go into all of that when we go into the challenge, and I'll let you know how all of that went. All right, so let's go ahead and get started in with the chat, because you guys have been blowing this chat up while I've been talking. So I had to glance up there and make sure I wasn't on mute, because the chat blows up when I'm on mute, but we weren't on mute this time. So let's hopefully everything will continue to go smoothly, because I was a couple of minutes late because I had to reboot the computer, because I'm finding out I can't have but so many things connected to my computer at one time. And I had a couple of cameras and some other stuff, so I was like, oh, so I had to take care of that. I'm sorry. But anyway, let's get into the chat. See, Cynthia's, hello, how are you? Dimps Designs is in the house. Hey, darling, how are you? Miss Crafty Creations, hello, how are you? So Crafty, hello, my dear. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. All of those who are YouTube Hoop Group members, throw in a purple bell just for the heck of it, because we want to celebrate the fact that you love our channel and you are what makes this channel super, super duper duper awesome, right? Everybody makes it super awesome, but y'all make it super, super duper duper awesome. So throw in a purple bell for yourself, please. Kingsbury Crafts, hello, how are you? Welcome. Diane McCoy, thank you for being a YouTube Who Group member as well. Miss Bickham, hey darling, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Who Group member. PJ Coppage, what up? Georgie Lee Adams, good evening to you as well. EJ's daughter, hello to you as well. I did get some rest, and we'll go into that too. Thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. And before we go any further, we do see Miss Diane McCoy has re-upped her Hoop Group subscription, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, Diane McCoy, for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Woo! Thank you. We appreciate your membership here. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate you, ma'am. Super awesome. Thank you. Thank you. We also have Pamela's Creation Station. Cool name. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Miss Ethel Smith, good evening to you as well. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member always. She's been day one, y'all. I just absolutely love it. We also have Arlene Wade from NYC. Welcome. Shirley Dabney, Missy Moon, Shonda Coleman. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And it looks like we got another member joining, Miss Barbara Bonaparte. Hello. Time does fly. Thank you for joining us. Woo! Yes. Thank you for joining back up as well. We really appreciate the support you're giving to our channel. Sharice Mims, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. We appreciate it. Jesse Gibson, hey Jesse, how are you? I met Jesse this past weekend, not this weekend, but the weekend before I left to go out of town. I got to meet Jesse, so that was really cool. It was awesome meeting you. Thank you for coming to see us. Carmen Alvarado from Cali, welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member as well. Beverly Smith, hello, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member too. EJ's daughter is encouraging everyone to hit that thumbs up button, and if you are enjoying our channel, please do hit the like button. We really appreciate it. Sheila Cushionberry, hello, how are you? We have had a pretty prosperous 2 weeks since the last live. Yes, we have. Thank you. Anita Edwards, Kingsbury Crafts, Nicole Reeves, Miss Crafty Creation said she missed us last week. I missed y'all too. I really did. I really did. It was funny because it was like, oh, I need to get ready for live. And then my husband was like, you're on vacation. I was like, oh, that's right. Oh, man. And then I crashed and took a nap. Slept right through 9 o'clock. Woke up at like 10:30, and I was like, bruh, maybe I was tired. Maybe I did need the rest. Look at my head being sliding, y'all. This is crazy. Let's see. Sheila Cushionberry says, hey to Miss Peggy. Marissa Dandridge, happy Sunday to you as well. Ruth Moses, missed you too. Georgia Lee Adams says, that's okay. We all need a break. Yeah, we did. We really did. Miss 143, hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Demetric Leonard, hello. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Mary Brown says, good evening, even everyone. Thank you. Lupe. Hey, Lupe. How are you? Welcome. Teresa Jackson says you won't be here for long. Oh no, you just lost your husband. I am so sorry to hear that. I just couldn't imagine that ever at this point. So I send my condolences to you and your family. Prayers for comfort and healing, because that's tragic, my dear. So sending big warm hugs to you, and holler at me a little bit later in the week. Email me a little bit later after some time and calm down and let me know how you're doing. Okay, I would really appreciate that. Nicole Fryson, hello. Gail Moore, hello. How are you? Shamira Customs, hey honey bun, how are you? Welcome. Let's see. Sonia Siegler, hello, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate it. Miss Shirley Scott is here from Arlington. Welcome. That to This Creations, hello, welcome, and thank you very much for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Um, Not embroidery related, laughing out loud, but if you polish your own nails, I found a jackpot on clearance aisle at Walmart. Gel polish for 19 cents each. Girl, I do my own nails. Can't you tell? It looked like a 10-year-old did them. I don't have a choice but to do my own nails sometimes, because I don't like to go and sit and have them soak myself off. So I just do it all myself. I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, email me what your deal is, because I love gel polish. LaRuth, hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Beautiful Soul, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. Melanie Woodard, hello. DTC Queen, hello, how are you? Let's see. Avery Head, hello. Have you back on board? Thank you. I appreciate it. I am back on board. Today officially restarts the work day, so tomorrow I'll be hitting the ground running. Missy Moon, love your name. I've been watching the videos. You're welcome. Thank you for watching our videos and for joining us live. I really appreciate it, and letting us know that we've been helpful to you. I appreciate that. Pamela Bradley White, hello. How are you? Welcome. Carmen Alvarado, thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member here on YouTube. GGWG, good evening to you as well. Barbara Bonaparte, thank you again for your membership and for being a YouTube Group member. Isabel Morgan Catlett, good evening. Thank you, thank you. Let us see. We do have all of these beautiful bells. 2011 Miss Max, hello, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. We appreciate it. Sam Matthew, thank you for joining us from the UK. And thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Andrea T, hello, welcome. Thank you. I'm trying to get back up to where I was, because, oh, there we go. Hello, Andrea T, welcome. Gail McNair from Tucson, Arizona, welcome. We also have Miss Avery Head said, yay, you opened the store. I had to dust that joker off first, though. It was crazy. Harmony Ling, hey, love, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. I appreciate it. Ms. Zell Nicole, hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Joanna Holmes, hello, good evening to you as well. Carmen Alvarado says, my silhouette is collecting dust. I'm glad you will talk about the silhouette. Yeah, we're going to try a quick project. I'm hoping a quick project. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to try a project this evening, and it is a part of the challenge that we have for you guys this evening. Baby Giant Services LLC, good evening to you. Charlene Mitchell, good evening. Jesse Gibson says, Miss Avery Head. Yeah, we met Avery Head at the show. We also did Miss Leila Nelson, Miss Pamela Bradley White. I mean, we had quite a few folks there, and I absolutely loved it. And I look forward to meeting folks again, and we'll be talking about that here in a little bit. T-Shirt Man Lowe's, what up? How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. And T-Shirt Man Lowe's got his bling shirt the other day. That was totally awesome. Thank you for showing that off. Hey, Patrice. Hey, girl. Hey. I love it. Hey, Craftable Things. How are you? Welcome. We're going to have to get up with Miss Craftable Things, because she got that funky Glow Forge over there, and see if we can't have a Glow Forge project here on the channel at some point. Ray Williams, welcome. Thank you for joining us and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. Sheila Cushy Bear says, I'm going to be extra tired tonight with the time change. Oh, I didn't, you know what? I completely forgot about that. Um, I've been kind of like doing this number right here today. We had some electrical work done in the studio and in the house, so my day has been crazy anyways, but thank you for reminding me of that. Simone says I was not paying attention last week and was searching. Oh, yes, yes, thank you. Sorry about that. I meant to put a note on YouTube to remind everybody, but did not get to do that. But again, we'll be talking about that. Knick-knack nurse, hello. Dr. Threads, hey dear. Supposed to be working on my book while I was away. So, oh my gosh, it's just crazy. Dorothy Gaston, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Forever Blessed, Four Corners. Oh, hey, Four Corners. Good evening. It was good to see you in your video. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. DTC Queen's hubby. Yep, she made me do it, and I did not put my name in correctly. It's all right. We don't mind. Thank you for joining us. That is hilarious. You know, us wives, we have a way of, pushing certain buttons and like, go ahead and do it. And then it just, you're like, whatever. Thank you, Shamira. I appreciate that. Golly, how far down did I get? Oh, no. Okay, here I am. Joanna Holmes. Let's see. Laura E. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Suzanne, go Grand Go. Hello, always a pleasure to have you here. Welcome. Lila Nelson. I'm at a friend's house way in the country with bad reception. Can't hear or see, but was finally able to write in the chat. Well, I'm glad you were able to write in the chat. Enjoy your friend. Give her a hug from us if you can get this message. Shonda Smalls Willis. Hello, good evening, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate that. See Cynthia's greetings to you as well. Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness, Four Corners, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Yes. Woo! Super chat in the house. Four Corners is awesome. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. He was giving Big Boy's Bell a wear out. That was absolutely hilarious. Kidda Blue. Hey, Kidda Blue. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Happy to tune in to hear your lovely voice while I work late. Girl, working late is what we do, ain't it, child? Thank you for joining us, and I appreciate it, ma'am. Craftable Things, this might give me a push to try the Cameo. Yes, I'm excited about the project we're doing tonight. I tried to find one that was really, really simple, but it goes with the challenge. So we'll see how it goes. Big boy! What up, big boy? Oh man, big boy, I was watching the game like, oh no. So I hope everything went well. I was looking for the live stream, couldn't find it. So hopefully you guys had a good time. And I hate I missed y'all. Robin Boyd, hello, welcome. Oh my goodness, I done scrolled. Let's see. Where was, oh, here I am. Liliam, hello, Liliam. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Let's see. Make sure. Oh, Craftable Things, what's up? Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I sure will because I know they would love to see that Glowforge in action because I enjoy watching it too. Jasmine White, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Ruth Moses, Precious Love, love that. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Miss Beckham, that's fine. Thank you for letting me know. I'll have to get up with you a little bit later. Diana Henderson, good evening to you as well. Marissa Dandridge is in the house saying, hey, the big family is in here. I absolutely love it. Craftable Things said, Miss Crafty Creation says, Craftable Things, you had me shopping at Five Below. I started to go to Five Below, but we'll get into that in a minute. Let's see. Where am I? We're finally at the bottom. Oh my gosh, Barb LaFond, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. Yes, Bean Tracy. I like Bean Tracy. That's cute. I was trying to decide on which embroidery machine to purchase, the 1900 SE or Innovis NQ 1600E. Which do you suggest? Whichever one is a 5x7. Whichever one gives you the biggest hoop, that is the one that I would suggest. I would actually have to Google the model numbers in order to know for sure. Now, one thing I will say, The 1900 SE, the SE stands for sewing and embroidery. So if you don't have a sewing machine and sewing is something you want to get into, then you may want to look at doing the SE so that you can have the sewing capabilities as well as the embroidery capabilities. Now, if you already have a sewing machine and it works fine, then you don't have to get the SE version. You can just do the regular sewing machine if the other one is a regular sewing machine. So definitely give that a consideration. But whichever one gives you the biggest hoop, that's the one you want to go with. Miss Beckham says she finally pulled out the cameos and glad that you did. Much easier than I thought. And that's why I'm hoping that once I get into it, that I'm going to actually really enjoy it. Merlinda Lacey, hello, welcome, and thank you for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate that. Georgie Lee Adams, I downloaded the app Silhouette Studio, so I'm working on it. It takes time to learn the silhouette, and that's what I'm concerned with, is learning the software and getting that down. You know what I'm saying? Because like Cricut, in my opinion, somebody put, I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Patrice, but somebody pointed out that the Cricut is for beginners, whereas the Silhouette is for those that are more experienced. And so it makes all the sense in the world. The Cricut software is so simple to use. I mean, it's just like really easy to figure it out. Whereas the Silhouette, on the other hand, has so many different features, so many different levels, so many different things. It's like you really have to take the time to learn and delve into it. And I have not done that because the Cricut, up until this point, has been doing everything I needed it to do, right? The only thing that my Cricut does not do, which I'm hoping my Silhouette does, but I haven't used it in a while, is print and cut. I have the Cameo too. No, sorry. I have the Cricut Air 2 is what I meant to say. I have the Cricut Air 2, but the scan and cut feature was broken from the jump, and I didn't know it because I didn't try the scan and cut feature until a year and a half later. And then when I went to try it, it was like, no. And so I called Cricut and did customer service, and they were like, it's out of warranty, nothing we can do. So I want to do print and cut because of the challenge, right? So that's why I went ahead and pulled out the Silhouette and was like, I might as well go ahead and learn this thing, right? So that's where we are right now. Let me see. So can you use the Silhouette on the Cricut? You can't use the Silhouette software with the Cricut machine, but if you have the Silhouette software, you can save a design that you've created in Silhouette as an SVG. If you have the business edition, you can save it as an SVG and then upload it into Cricut Design Space and cut it out. So in that way, you can use the software. But otherwise, neither software is interchangeable with the other, okay? If you start out with the Cricut, which I did, you will be great with the Silhouette. Love them both. Hey, Catherine Stanley, welcome. Marissa, that is an awesome point. Hopefully. Simone says Silhouette is like Photoshop. You have to invest time. I know, and that was the whole point of what I was trying to do over the weekend or on my vacation. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the project that I was working on prior to me going live, and I ran out of time, and I'll explain why. Miss E, will Cricut start charging for using Design Space next year, or will it still be free? But first of all, Big Boy Prince is in here throwing around Super Chat! Yes, we appreciate it, Big Boy. Thank you very much. I know that was probably that was a super chat, but hopefully it didn't take away from your wing meal with Anthony. And hopefully Anthony is there. Tell him I said hi, Anthony. You know, you may not be like live in here, but I know you're with Big Boy somewhere. So thank you. I appreciate that. Nina Davis, hello, welcome, welcome. Y'all are gonna be I'm gonna be super excited about this project I'm getting ready to show y'all. Hey, Kidda B, welcome. Oh, sorry, EJ's daughter. So the Cricut Design Space will be, you will have to pay for Cricut Design Space next year, yes. But that's only if you buy a Cricut after December 31st, okay? So if you already have a Cricut, you've already been using Cricut Design Space, you've been using the free version all this time, then December the 31st and beyond, you will still be able to use it for free. But their instructions were, or the way they worded it was, if you buy a machine, you've never had a Cricut, and you buy a machine after December the 31st, January 1st and forward, then if you buy a Cricut, you got to pay for Design Space. End of discussion. All right. But if you've already had a Cricut, you've already been using Design Space, you're an existing user, you don't have to worry about that. All right. So that is what it is for. All righty. So thank you. Looks like we are caught up. Well, we were Four Corners Custom. Thank you, Four Corners. We appreciate the super chat. All right, y'all. Thank you very, very much. Hey, DCs and things. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I want y'all to know, hey, Laverne Miller, how are you? You all know, you see the bell is purple, right? You go onto the Facebook page, the theme is purple. When you go to my website, it's purple. Yes, it's my favorite color. But why else do I love the color purple? Please let me know. Why else? Why else? Why else? Four Corners Custom, thank you. Woo! We appreciate the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate that. Thank you. Walk by Faith, hello. How are you? Welcome. What is the deal with the purple, y'all? Please, somebody. I know somebody knows, especially those that have been here for quite some time. Please, please, please. Let me see who is first to say why, and I'll ring the bell for them. Royalty is a very good answer. Yes, it is, Dimps, but not the right one. EJ's daughter. Yes, it is EJ's daughter. We're going to get the bell for you. Woo! And Simone, yes. Oh my gosh, Four Corners, thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat. And then we got Miss Barbara. Thank you. Bell ringing time. We love this purple bell, don't we? Y'all, it is Prince, y'all. It is Prince. Y'all know. That's my boo thing. Oh, that's my boo thing, y'all. I literally cried when that man passed away. So, let me show you. Now, if you follow me, you might have heard me mention Big Boy Prince, right? Big Boy Prince, on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, he interviews other crafters on his channel. And it's a lot of fun now, especially Thursdays and Fridays. He has special guests on that he interviews, and they tell their story, right, about how they started crafting and things of that nature. And I've been on his channel before, so when you get a moment, if you want to see some of those interviews, it's Big Boy, B-O-I, Prince, and he is in the chat. And Big Boy, I'm not sure if you're a moderator or not, but you can drop your link in the description for me for your channel if you don't mind. Four Corners, thank you again for the super sticker. Thank you very much. Yes, we appreciate the purple bell ringing. So y'all, he had a guest on his show a couple of weeks ago. His YouTube name is Excellent Dreams, and it's a gentleman, and he does rhinestone designs, right? And let me switch over and show y'all some of his rhinestone designs, okay? Because I need y'all to see just how totally awesome his designs are, right? So let me get this switched over so that I can let you see that. So if we go, let's see. Let's go to this one right here. And we are going to pull up his website. Big Boy Prince, thank you for the super chat. Don't let me take that wing money now. Oh, left hand, wrong hand. This one is a weak wrist. So, woo! Yes, thank you. And if you have a bell, I hope you're ringing it at home too. We like for you to ring the bell with us. Wait for my bell ring, Cynthia's. We will ring what? For saying the Prince. We were saying Prince earlier. Hang on, let me get this pulled down Four Corners, thank you again for another super sticker. We appreciate it. Y'all, we got this bell ringing tonight, y'all. I love it. I love it. Let's go to Etsy, and then I'm going to switch y'all over here. Check this out. So here's Etsy, and I have been on here just going crazy with trying to make sure I have what I'm looking for. But this is Excellent Dreams. Okay, this is his Etsy channel, and the link is in the description below just in case you're interested. And he does rhinestone shirts. Check this out. So this is one that I saw a few months back, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is totally amazing. Check this out. This is a sublimated shirt with sublimated Tupac, and then he created a rhinestone layer to go over the top of the shirt to make it look like Tupac is wearing a rhinestone shirt, right? How flippin' awesome is that, right? And then he also, he also has other designs too, but the one that caught my eye more than anything was this one with Muhammad Ali. This, I think, for me was like my absolute favorite design that he's done, with the different color panels in the background. Okay, so this is Muhammad Ali. So knowing, okay, I like Muhammad Ali, I really do, but I need a baby daddy shirt, right? I needed a baby daddy shirt, y'all. I had to have prints. So I set out on a quest to find the perfect Prince picture, okay, the perfect one. And y'all, I found it, right? And so what I did was I got his picture, cropped it out, added purple in the background like the Muhammad Ali, y'all. Oh, is this not the most gorgeous thing ever? I love it. Oh my God. So when I made this design, right, because I put it together, I didn't make the design, but I put it together, right? So when I put it together, I sent it to Excellent Dreams, and I was like, look, I need this blinged out. Can you please bling out the background for me? And he did. I paid for it, and he blinged it out. And I just got the file back today, okay? And after some finagling and changing some stuff around, because he changed the picture a little bit, and that's not what I wanted, so I changed the picture back to what I wanted, but that's a different story. I have cut out the bling on the Cricut, not on the Silhouette. I cut out the bling. That is the DTF. So my thing with you guys was, let's try to do the bling just like the Muhammad Ali, but with DTF. Okay, so let's preface all of this by saying usually, and I learned this the hard way, you cannot put rhinestones on you can't put rhinestones on vinyl. I've tried. Let me rephrase that, actually. Let me rephrase that. You can put rhinestones on vinyl, but as soon as you put that joint in the washing machine, all those pretty stones are going to fall right off, right? So I was wondering if this could work. I didn't want to do sublimation. I wanted a black shirt. So I was wondering if this would work with DTF, y'all. I don't know. I've never done it. This will be the first time. So I figure, why not experiment with y'all, right? So that's going to be the first thing we do tonight. And then once we do the project tonight and try this out, then what we'll do is talk about the challenge that I have for everyone. So please hang on with the challenge. Hang on so that you can find out what that is, because I want everybody in on this challenge. I need you to be in on this challenge, okay? So let us switch over to the cutting table, and you will see that here on the cutting table, I've already started doing the rhinestone on one half of him. And I had to split it up because of how big this is, right? This is much bigger than the Cricut cutting mat. So I had to to split it, or he split it for me, and I told him I was going to split it. So here, oh my God, this is so handsome. Let me move him. All right, so what essentially we will be doing is this, okay? So it's split in half, and the rhinestones will go around him just like this, right? And just like this is the way it's supposed to work. He also did something funky here with the fingers, and I'm going to move those stones myself personally once I get the stones brushed in. Oh, and he also, on his version, he cut the design off right here. I wanted my honey's belly, so we left the belly in there because, you know, can't have prints without the belly. So anyway, so here we're going to move Prince out of the way. And here is the right side. I've already put the bling in, and I've already put the transfer tape over the top. So I'm going to slide it back over here, and we're going to go ahead and bling this side. I have the heat press on already. Now, what I will say, this is the other thing that I'm a little concerned with, and I'm interested to see. I want to try both ways. So this image is what's called, well, I don't know what they would call it, but this particular printout is a solid printout, okay? But when you do, especially with white toner printers, and you can do it with DTF as well, there's a process called half toning, okay? Half toning actually, it will print this image, but it'll print it in little teeny dots. Okay, so you if it's far away, you wouldn't be able to see the dots as apparent as if you were up close. When you look up close, you can see that the image is actually made up of a bunch of dots, right? And what that does is it allows for the adhesive to stretch when you press the image to a shirt. So when you're using the white toner printer with a white toner to get a, you know, background with white on it, the white toner doesn't stretch. The glue for that doesn't stretch as well. So DTF, on the other hand, the glue that goes on the back of the DTF is a stretchable adhesive. So normally we don't need to use half toning with DTF, okay? But this is such a solid image with the exception of these clear spaces here. DTF, this image might do better with half toning. And what I'm thinking is with the half toning having the spaces in it, that will help make sure that the rhinestones aren't, you know, I don't know if this is going to behave like vinyl or not with the rhinestones. That's my concern. Okay. And the other thing with that is, even if it did, I don't care. Just as long as his face is on there, I really don't care whether or not the stones stick. But the stones is just adding a whole nother level to it. So keep in mind, I can't see the chat while I'm over here. And I may just bring my phone over here so that I can see the chat, but we're going to go ahead and brush stones into this so that I can go ahead and lay the stones on the shirt. Okay, so here, this is part of, now I did have a rhinestone class to show how to do this. All right, and as I mentioned, the link is in the description. So if you want to get like the Muhammad Ali or the Tupac, then you definitely can get it. And this is pretty much the process that you'll have to go through. You'll have to bling your bling separate from pressing the image. Okay. Now, in doing so, however, let me get this red. I don't know where did red come from. Red is not purple. I mean, it's kind of close, but in doing this, if you need extra help with learning how to do rhinestones, I have had 2 classes thus far. I did not have plans to do another class, but what I can do is let you know that now when we did the class, I was live in the class. And some tickets came with supplies, and other tickets was just to be in the class live so that you could ask questions and things of that magnitude. So what we can do is sell access to the live that we did, but I will not be live. So if you're interested in that, just type interested in the class in the description below, and I'm sorry, in the comment section, and we'll look at getting you or getting you the link to where you can purchase a ticket to watch the replay. All right, but I don't know. We may do another live class, and if so, I'll let you know. All right, now this is one of the things I don't care for with using non-lux rhinestones. Okay, so a real quick lesson, which is also covered in the class, is with my rhinestone supplier, there are 3 different levels of rhinestones quality wise. There's Korean rhinestones. Just your basic Korean hot fix rhinestones. These are hot fix because you have to use heat to affix it to the shirt. Okay, and that's only for fabrics, not for cups and mugs and tumblers. All right, so hot fix stones, Korean hot fix stones are the bottom level. Then the next step up are DM, as in Mary, C, which stands for double machine cut or diamond machine cut, depending upon what manufacturer you go through. And then above that, the top tier is Lux or precocious stones. All right, so normally I use the Lux or precocious stones because the bling factor on those are just absolutely insane. They look amazing. All right, but in this instance, these are just your Korean stones. So these aren't blinging very much. And as you see, I'm having to go back. Look at that. They brush out. They're just not a good quality stone to use to brush in and get them in. And then they sit where they're supposed to and do like they're supposed to. So this is taking me a lot longer because I'm using cheap stones. Okay. So this is not my favorite stone to use, but I did not plan ahead and get purple stones before I left out of town. So I'm having to make do with what I have. And you guys know we talking about prints now, and so this has to be like top tier. So I will be redoing this shirt eventually with my Lux stones, and you know, who knows, maybe I'll sell off this one or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this shirt, but sleep in it or something. I don't know, but we got to get one that is with Lux stone so that the bling will just be off the chain. But for the time being, I am brushing these in, and here in a sec I'm gonna go get my phone so that I can have an eye on the chat, but for right now I can't see it. So I'm hand placing stones at the moment in the spots that are missing. I can use a bling pen, but for me, it is faster in a way for me to just use my hands and pick them up. So that's pretty much how I've been doing it for the last 4 years, and kind of, for the most part, pretty good at it. So go ahead and get it done. All right. And like I said, this one over here has already been brushed in, so I don't have to worry about doing that one. And the tape is already on top of it, which is why I'm able to jostle around on the table with these stones and stuff without these coming out, because if you aren't careful, if I were to bump this table, a lot of these stones would jump right out of the template. So keep that in mind when you're working with rhinestones, that you want to um, stay still to make sure. All right, so that's that one down there. Let's move to this one up here. And you also have to make sure your holes are cut to the right size as well, for sure, to make sure that the stones brush in. And their respective spots. So if the holes are too small, these stones will not brush in. So, and you'll be sitting there brushing stones all over the place, getting more and more frustrated. And we don't want that. All right. So, and it also looks like, oh, I see, maybe not. I started to say it looks like it's, I might have stretched it on accident when I put the template down. I hope not, because that could throw off how the stones place. Oops, knocked that one over. And I thought about using the crystal stones, my Lux crystal stones, on top of the purple square, but I don't know. I wasn't sure that was going to have the effect that I wanted with them being purple squares. Whole point is to have the purple stones on there. All right, so we got a few more, because this part is where I usually draw the line, because if the stones aren't brushing in, then, or if I don't have good quality stones and I'm having to sit here and do this. So imagine if I had 10 shirts to do and I'm using these stones, and I'm having to go and do this for each one of the 10 templates. That's a lot of time that you're having to take to do this, and it makes it like not worth it technically. So dread. All right, let's grab some more. There we go. And for some, this can be quite soothing. For me, it definitely is. I absolutely love doing this. Don't like to weed vinyl, but I love doing this. Even when I have to hand place. Almost done. And then we can press the DTF to the shirt. All right, one more. Boom, just like that. All right. Cool beans. So as long as I don't bump the table, we are done. All right, and so now I need to get my transfer tape, which is right here. And then where are my scissors? They're right here. All right. And so now we're going to pick these stones up, put my transfer tape in a U shape, and then come straight down, one fluid motion, and we're done with that. All right. So here is the right half, here is the left half, ready to press once we get the DTF transfer. That is just so handsome, I swear. When we get our DTF transfer on our shirt. All right, so clean up my mess, make sure my stones go back in the jar. All righty, we got to clean up everybody everywhere, because we don't want stones rolling places they don't belong. Even though my Papa wasn't a Rolling Stone, but you know how the song goes. All right, so I'm gonna grab my phone so that I can check the. Can you use the Cricut to cut the rind? Yes, Kidda Blue. You definitely can use the rhinestone flock on the Cricut machine. Definitely can. Let me turn this down. All right, so here is my Gildan soft style shirt. I have fallen in love with this particular type of shirt more so than the Gildan heavy, which is what I normally go to. So I'm gonna set you over here, and then here's my Gildan. All right, and so whoops, let's put that up so we don't accidentally cut anything we don't need to cut. All right, so here is the Gildan shirt. All right, and I want to center him on my shirt. All right, so let's get this laid out. All right, so in the world, thank you. Now, rule of thumb with a regular t-shirt, armpits is center chest. Okay, if you don't believe me, lift up your arm, look at your where the seam is right here, and then draw an imaginary line from your arm seam around and see where it hits. Should be center chest. All right, then what I generally do is, now I'll lay this. I try to shoot for the middle of the design for the middle of the armpits, right? But in this instance, because the design is so big, I don't want this all the way up to the neck, so I'm just going to bring it down some. And what I'm going to do is put, in this instance, the bling factor center chest. Okay, now what in the purple McQuacken bell ring is going on up in here? I don't know what's going on. Purple mood tonight. Sure did. Oh, Barney song. I know, right? Okay, so here's my prints. All right, my prints design that I'm going to put on the shirt. Now, how do you make sure that it's centered without using a ruler? All right, so there's a couple of things that I tend to do. Now this one is going to be just a smidge off, because notice on this side of the transfer, notice that it's a thin line, a thin space over here, and over here it's thicker. So just a hair is going to be off. But what I generally do is I'll take one hand and put it right here up against the arm seam, put the other hand up against the arm seam, and using my hands, which are pretty even, I see where my thumb touches. And if my thumbs both touch about the same place on either side, notice both thumbs are touching the purple squares on either side of him. This is a centered design for the most part. I mean, of course, you got some variables, blah, 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 but most customers won't be able to tell if it is off by a hair. But notice both of my hands fit perfectly. So to me, this design is centered. I'm done with that. The only other thing is to make sure that it's not crooked. For me, unfortunately, but fortunately, I have this uncanny ability to see things from a distance if they're crooked or not. So I tend to make sure that my design is held in place securely so that it doesn't move around very much. All right, and then what I'll do is hold up the shirt and take a look at it at arm's length to see if it's askew. I hold it up by the tips of the shoulders and I look at it to see, and that looks to be pretty darn straight. I'm going to tilt it just a smidgety smidge, and then we're going to press him. So let's get this up. Let's get that up, and I'm going to move it just a smidge like that. And I'm going to look at him again. Hot dog, that looks amazing. amazing. It's going to be so beautiful. Oh my God. All right. So let's go ahead and press this. I already have the heat press with my adhesive on my transfers. It needs to be at 320 degrees, 320 degrees for 30 seconds. All right. So for 30 seconds, I'm going to put this on the heat press and then we will read the chat. Okay. So I'm laying this over here on the heat press and I don't have the camera over here. I probably could, but that gives me time to come back and we will read the chat. Matter of fact, let's go over here and boom, just like that. All right, so let's look at the chat. I meant, can you design a rhinestone template to be designed on Design Space? You kind of can. You kind of can. It is not easy to do. But essentially you will be replicating those circles over and over and over until you fill in the uh, coloring type situation. So hold on, y'all. 30 seconds went a heck of a lot faster than I expected. All right, so let's get my honey off. And you know what I did not do? Oh my God, y'all. I broke my own cardinal rule. I broke my own rule. But it's all right. This is going to be a test shirt. But I broke my own rule. I did not pre-press my shirt. And you can tell. I'm going to show you. Oh, I'm so sad right now. And I meant to turn up my white. I did not turn up my white. So he went from a gray hue to like a bluish hue. But like I said, this is our test shirt. I really want to do half toning because I think that's going to work better with the rhinestones. But notice, and don't be looking too hard at his abs either. But notice down there where his abs is. I'm watching you. Don't be looking hard. But notice down there where his abs is. You can kind of see this ripple here, kind of look like veins almost. That's moisture back behind this, where it moistured on the shirt. Because it's not wrinkles. There are no wrinkles back on the back side of the shirt. So to me, that's not good. But I'm not going to worry about it too bad because, like I said, this is a test. But we're going to let this cool off because my DTF is a cold peel, okay? So we're going to let this cool off. I'm going to have to order me another soft style shirt. Probably go to Hobby Lobby and see if I can find one. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. You'll pay top dollars for that, EJ's daughter said. It's going to be awesome. I'm super excited. And Kidda Blue say, nope, MJ. MJ is good too, but that's not baby daddy status. Sorry. Let's see. This Beckham, that's funny. Hey, Nakomi Butler, how are you? Welcome. River City Creative, hello. EJ's daughter says, diamonds and pearls. I know, right? Carmen says she saw him in a concert in Las Vegas. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish. Creations by K. Aisha. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. What is DTF? Shonda Smalls Willis. DTF is a process where you get a film, a sheet of film, and you print out an image on the film, and you can print with white ink, which is totally awesome sauce. So you print your image, and then you put a glue on the back of it, cure the glue. After you print it, you cure the glue, and then once you cure it, you can press it to a shirt just like we did. See, this is the film right here. And here in a moment, we'll peel. It's cold enough so I can peel it now. But you peel this off and the image remains behind. All right. And you can press and do, as you see, this is a black shirt. So you can do DTF and it can go on the black shirt. I should have used more white ink, but I didn't. So you'll see the purple, but notice he's like a little grayish kind of sort of. But that's because I didn't use enough white ink. I didn't turn it up. So I had it turned down for another project and I got to turn it back up and I forgot. But at any rate, DTF is totally awesome. And you can print and press on any fabric, cotton, polyester, leather, I've even seen, gosh, the best uni put DTF on a cup. So there's some things that you can do with DTF. I absolutely love it. Jacques Crafty Creations. Hello, how are you? Abraham Joyance has the Cricut Air on sale right now for $169. Oh, that's what's up. T Johnson. Hello, Shamira. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. All right, let me come down some. Make sure I didn't miss any questions. Angela, we are doing a DTF bling shirt. Let's see. Let's see. Interesting in purchasing the class. Okay. You're welcome. Can you circle the motion and the stones will stay? Can you circle the motion? What do you mean? Can you circle the motion and the stones will stay? Oh, put circles in it where the stones go? Probably yes, but I didn't. What I'm hoping is by doing half toning, that will take care of that, if that's an issue. Interested in purchasing a class or live? You would like live chat? Okay. Well, we'll look at doing another class. Just Me Design. Hello. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go back over to the cutting table. I'm in a purple. We're gonna go back to the cutting table and try to put the stones on it. All right, so let's go back to the table and I'll get back to the comments here in a moment. But for now, this is totally cooled down. It's very cold. So what we do, this is DTF. So with DTF, I printed it to, let me grab a, see if I can get a piece of film out really quick. Well, dang, no, that's the wrong size. That's not what I want. I just pulled out the whole darn pack. Okay, so here is DTF film. And this is what the film looks like. So it's just a piece of plastic film. And then when I put it in the machine, it'll print the image here. Matter of fact, what we'll do is what time is it? 10 o'clock. We'll do a half tone just to see what it looks like. And then I'll show you that and cure it. But I won't press it tonight because I don't think we'll have time. All right. So we'll try one as soon as I get done with this shirt. Okay. So here is the image and let's peel. And as you see, there's some powder there, but once I press it again, that should get rid of that powder. Okay. So I think this has a plasticky feel, so I think the half toning is going to work better. Half toning for this because it's such a solid image. I think half toning is, but it's very soft. And see, I can stretch it. You can stretch DTF and it doesn't crack. All right. So I'm going to put this back on the heat press because once you peel, you should press again for another 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds, and then we'll lay it back down so that you can see what that looks like. But you got to cover it with butcher paper first before you press it. So let me grab a sheet of parchment paper. And sorry, I'm not doing this part on camera, but I don't want to take the time to put the camera on and then run out of time because I have something really, really, really important that I want to cover with you all about the challenge. All right. So hopefully you're hanging in so that you can see what we're talking about with the challenge. All right. So that glue did not melt off like I thought it should. So hang on. I'm cooling off the shirt as much as I can before laying it back on here because the heat makes this warp. All right, so here is prints, and some of that white went away, but some of it didn't. So maybe, oh, that feels much better. Yikes. That feels much better. Okay, so here is prints, and here is our rhinestones. So I'm trying to think. Y'all, this feels a lot like, I mean, it's kind of slick like vinyl. So I don't know that these rhinestones are going to stick. But like I said, don't really care. These are the Korean ones, and they're not really the ones I want to use anyway. So if it doesn't stick, it's not going to hurt my feelings. And even still, it doesn't matter because his picture will still be there. All right. So if I did this properly and sized it properly, then this should fit right over the design. Okay. So let's lay this in place. There's that square there. Looks like it's a little bit off. Let me see. No, that actually looks pretty dang good. That one, I think I'm going to take this one stone out right here. Yas, Pinky. OMG. See, there's a little bit of extra stones here. And it could be that I have it. Let's go this way. And like I said, this is a test one. See, look, there's like extra here. So I probably didn't size it properly, the picture itself, because I had to size. The stones are going to be a set size. You can't resize the stones. You cannot resize these stones. The stones have to stay at the size that they've been designed at. Okay, so that's, you know, non-negotiable. But the image can be made bigger or smaller, whatever the case may be. And what I probably should have done was, I don't know that I could have done that in Photoshop. Layered the stones over the image, but I'm not going to worry about it. So for right now, there's the right hand side. Oh crap. There's stone flipped over right here. Whoops. And it kind of didn't matter because it's like on the border, and if I wanted to, I think it would look better without that row of stones right now. Oh man. Let's see. I don't want to mess up and end up screwing up the rest of it. Hang on. I don't know why I'm being particular right now because this is a test shirt. But let's see. I wish I had my scraper thing. Make sure I didn't mess up none of these. Okay. So changes can be made even after the fact. All right, so that square, and then let's take these off as well. And don't forget, I know this part may be boring to some of you, but for those of you who are wanting to get some business information for your businesses, please hang out with us a little bit longer. Bear with me because I got some really good information involved with this challenge today. All right, so crap. Let's see. Oh, it's just that one. Flipped over too close. Oop. Hope I didn't knock that out. No. Okay. All right. Looks like that's an extra one too. Crap. I need my tweezers. All right. I grab my tweezers and get that one loose stone, even though it's upside down, so it would stick to the plastic. It won't stick to the shirt. So technically I could leave it, but it's like a waste of a stone if I do. All right, so I got that lined up. Now I'm going to get these out of the way. All right. All right, so that's that side. Let's see if we can't do the same. Hopefully get better results on the left side. Hope I didn't say that was the left side too. If so, I apologize. It's the right side. All right, and why are you coming up? Sorry, I wanted you to be able to see. Whoops, I try not to let it pop while I'm peeling it because it'll fling stones. So I try to pull this off carefully, like so. All right, and now, so we did, hold on, let me move this. So we did that side, so now let's do this side. And look, that looks to be perfect right there. So far. Yes! OMG. Let me move this up. Dang it. Come on. Drat. I dropped it on here. Hold on. Alright. Move this up a little bit. Yo. Oh my gosh. I am in love right now with this. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. So this is going to be a problem. I'm going to have to cut this so that those stones can be in place like they're supposed to be. And not, because if I leave this there, they're going to press to the back side or to the top side of that plastic, and that's not what I want. That looks good. I need to take some of these stones out from his fingers, but I kind of knew that was going to be the case because he edited the picture that I sent, and it ended up cutting his fingers, which definitely is not what I wanted, but no worries. I understand how sending images can get lost in translation, so I wasn't upset or anything. That was most likely my fault for trying to send an image through Etsy instead of just emailing him the image directly. I'll take that off, take this one off, and then I want to take these two off, and then I think that's it, aside from cutting the plastic. I'm gonna squish that over with my fingernail. Oh my gosh, I love it. Now there's some purple right in here that eventually I'm probably going to, do myself or something. But aside from that, y'all, I am just overjoyed with this. So I'm going to cut this so that the stones will stick, and then we'll go ahead and press this and then get into our next topic, okay? So let's trim this away. All right. Boom. All right. So it's not 100% perfect, but like I said, I think I resized it, or the size is off a little bit, which is fine because this is a test shirt, and I really honestly don't think that these stones are going to stick in the wash. I really don't. Okay, but I may not even wash this shirt, y'all, because oh my god, that looks good. Okay, let's press. And I hate y'all can't see this. I apologize again. Oh, let me put butcher paper on top because you can't press over the top of DTF with a bare press. You have to have something in between. Don't ask me how I know that. Just trust me when I say I do know that. And then I actually have the heat down lower than what I normally do for rhinestones. Normally I have it on 350, but for the DTF I shouldn't go over 320. So I'm pressing it a little bit longer than what I ordinarily would. Okay. So here is the shirt, and I'm going to do something real quick. Let's do this. I'm gonna lay this down so that the shirt, the heat can, because I need to lay this down while it's hot. Oh my God. Okay, now the other thing is I'm hoping the transfer tape won't peel the DTF as well, okay? And it doesn't. Oh my God. Y'all look at my man. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, this was so worth it. Jeez Louise. I am so excited. Come on. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. Fangirling. Oh my God. Look at that. That is amazing. Even with the El Cheapo rhinestones, it looks amazing. Okay, y'all got to see this high resolution. Hold on. I'm transferring this. Oh my God. Sorry. I am so excited about this, y'all. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. Look at that. That is amazing. Tell me that is not phenomenal. Look at that. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Y'all. I just can't. Words cannot describe this right now. Look at that. Yo, this is phenomenal. Even with the color being off, even with the stones not necessarily lining up because I got to make sure that they're sized correctly or whatever. Y'all tell me that is not fly. Y'all, that is amazing. And I can't sell it, so it's my shirt. Cannot sell, even with the cheap rhinestone. Y'all, can you, if you see the bling, you see the bling on that? So imagine what the Lux stones would look like. Lux stones will be insane. Oh my God, the Lux stones will just be amazing. Okay, so that's enough fangirling. I'm gonna have to set this over here where I can see it myself. And y'all can quit looking at my man. All right, and so there you have it. We did a DTF. What we can do is I can show you half toning. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:23. I can't show you half toning. I can't show you tonight because I really need to get in touch with you guys about this other thing that I am doing, the challenge, okay? So I'm also going to have to see how far I get with the challenge and then get with you guys after we talk about the challenge and answer any questions that I might have missed, okay? So Miss 143, somebody is gorgeous, my husband wondering what's going on. Tell him, okay, just tell him that for me. You know, that's about as good as, no, it's not about as good as seeing him in concert. I don't even know why I fixed my mouth to say that. But anyway, all right, so let me calm down. Woo, child. Girl, that was moving. Trying to tell y'all, y'all just don't understand. This has been a infatuation since I was, what, 8, 9? Oh my God. Oh, but anyway. My bad. So, you guys, let me do a real quick about what happened and then get into the challenge, okay? So, this is why I came up with the challenge, all right? So, I went specifically on this trip to the mountains as a personal retreat, okay? We go every year, but this year was a little bit different. I intended to spend the weekend with my kids, and then I knew they were leaving, so the rest of the week was supposed to be my time for me, myself, to chill out. What I wanted to do was work on my book, which I have a book in the works, and then I wanted to learn the silhouette, Cameo, somewhat, learned it somewhat, and then I wanted to get organized, okay? So that embodies a lot of stuff, but in this instance, I wanted to do better, okay? So when I tell you that I did not get to work at all on the book, not a stitch, not a word, nothing, then on top of that, I did not get to do any planning. Then on top of that, I did not, well, let me back up. I did get the silhouette out of the box, dusted it off, got it out of the box, got it plugged up. One of the problems came up when I tried to do a project on the silhouette. I had it, I had the silhouette, it's Bluetooth, right? And so when because I've already bought business edition last week or week before. And so when I tried to pull up the software and work and send the thing to the silhouette, the thing was like, you got a firmware update and you got to plug this in. And I'm like, bruh, do you not understand? I am in the mountains, in a cabin, way up a dang hill. Where am I going to get a plug from? I didn't have a plug because I wasn't expecting that, right? So I ended up having to just toss that idea, go to, because it was late in the evening. That was the other problem. So I waited till the next morning, went in town to a local thrift store. They just so happened to have a printer cord. And even the guy at the register was like, yeah, I was looking for one of these last week and they didn't even have one. So you looked up. And I was like, bruh, I'm just happy that y'all have a cord. So got the cord, got back, updated the software, and went to do the project I was trying to do on the silhouette, which was use the drawing pen, because I got a pack of drawing pens from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I got them from Michael's, the little pack of pens. Go to put the pins in the daggum Cameo 4, and it's like, no, you need an adapter to make these pens work. And I was like, bruh, I cannot win. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know what? Forget it, and packed it back up. I was like, I'm just gonna have to wait till I get home, because I'm pretty sure I have adapters at home. I don't know why I didn't think to take the adapters with me, but I'm glad I didn't, because I've been looking for the adapters and don't know what I did with them. So anyway, so silhouette, I didn't even get to do that. So I was sitting there just frustrated, and something said, Eve, you got to do better. You got to do better. And then on top of that, backing up before going to the mountains, I went to the Graphics Pro Expo. I went to the Graphics Pro Expo, met several folks, absolutely had a ball. I'm going to pull up a picture. Actually, let me go ahead and pull up a picture and show y'all. We took a group picture. We had a ball. It was a lot of fun. I got to put the pictures up on the TV back behind me when I get an opportunity, but here is one group picture that we took right here. So I want to say thank you to all the beautiful people that are in the picture. We had a phenomenal time standing there talking, and then the next group picture we took was, let's go to this one here. Here's another picture where I got to take a picture with craftable things. So super, whoop, 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 come on, there we go. I got to take a picture with craftable things there. So that was a lot of fun, being able to meet her in person. It was phenomenal, y'all. I had a ball, all right? So there was something else really just mind-boggling that happened at that expo. At the moment, it was a business meeting. I can't really, I'm not going to go into it because there's things that's got to work out. But it is going to be something beyond amazing for y'all, or whoever wants to take their business and make it a business. Okay, it's going to be beyond amazing. Okay, so that being the case, I was sitting there in the mountains. Didn't get to work on my book, didn't get to get organized, didn't get to work with the Cricut Cameo. Then I was thinking about that situation. I'm like, you got to do better. And I was like, you know what? Bump this. We're going to have a G.I.T challenge, a GET challenge. It's a Get It Together challenge. Okay, so this is a get it together challenge. Do better, get it together. Okay, so the reason why I'm bringing this challenge to you all is because I need y'all to help me be accountable, and then I'm going to help y'all be accountable as well. Okay, one of the first things we need to do is we need to plan. We need to plan. As my best friend, I love this heifer to death, absolutely do, but she gets on my nerves because she always be right and stuff. Just, but her thing is, which I know it's a common saying, but she reminds me, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Okay. So one of the first challenges that we're going to do that I kind of wanted to get to the silhouette, and hopefully we will here in a moment, is we are going to get planners and we're going to plan together. Okay. Please listen, hold on, because there's still one super special challenge that I have for business owners, and I'm going to get to that at the end. Okay, that we're going to get to the end, and Miss Avery Head, I will do that. So I went and again, I have a video. I've already shot it. I'm already editing and all of that jazz. Y'all, editing is a hot fool mess, which is, it takes so long to edit, especially when you're editing the way I want to edit. So I do have a video more in detail about this that's coming out, because it's going to be a step-by-step process. The other reason why I'm doing this now, I am doing this now because this is November. We're already 7 days into November. Most people wait until the first of the year to plan and to make changes and to do better. We don't want to wait till the first of the year. The first of the year starts the new fiscal year or the new tax year, depending upon if your business is a new fiscal year. If you're just a regular person trying to get yourself together, it's a new tax year. Why wait till the first? We want to get it together now so that we know what we're going to do that's going to make everything better come the first of the year, right? Does that make sense? So we're going to start now, okay? A lot of people got holiday time coming up, time off from work. We're going to work on this together starting now, all right? So letting you guys know, I went and grabbed a planner from Michaels. I got this from Michaels. The reason why I got it from Michaels is because it was on sale at Michaels. Hobby Lobby sells happy planners too. Those planners, according to the girl, they'll be on sale this week because she was like, they alternate weeks. They got a Studio 365 or something like that that was on sale last week, but this week it switches to these guys. I think that's what the lady told me at the register. I don't know, but happy planner, okay? Don't think this is the planner, the end all be all. We're going to talk about it a lot more in the video, but I'm going to highlight some stuff now. This is the one that I chose. I got the small size because I wanted something to fit in my purse. All right, I needed it to fit in my purse because if it's not with me, I'm not going to use it. Okay, I need this to be with me. I need this to be right here. You know, I about need a boob, pouch or something so that it's right here at all times. I'm going to do this, okay? So this one has, the calendar and all of that jazz. I'm going to take some pages out of this, like more towards, because this is January 2022 to January 2023, I think is what this is. December or whatever. So I'm going to actually take out half of the year. Actually, I think I'm going to have to, I'm going to take out half of the year or something like that. I'm going to go a little bit forward and take those pages out. That's why I got this planner, because the pages can be taken out so easily. It doesn't make any kind of sense at how easy it is just to take pages out and put pages right back in. Okay. All right. So I know this isn't technically crafting, but what we're trying to do at this point is we're trying to get business together. We're trying to get it together and do better, get it together. Okay. First step was to get a planner. Second thing I want to point out with getting this particular planner, we can add our own pages. We can make our own pages, which is why the other reason why I wanted this and why I wanted the silhouette to work while I was on vacation, because my goal was to get a planner, get this type of planner, and then go and show you guys this right here. All right, give me a moment. Let me pull it up so that I can show you. And I'm sorry I'm missing the chat, but I'm trying to make sure that I cover everything that I wanted to cover with this, with the first step of this challenge. The first step. This is just the first. We got a lot more steps to go, but we're going to take it a step at a time. Okay. So this week's challenge for the whole challenge is to start your planning. So if that means get a calendar that goes on your desk, if that means get a planner, if that means get a smaller journal planner, if that means a bullet journal, I mean, it's entirely up to you, okay? But let me show you this. This system here is called disc bound, okay? This is a disc bound, and the reason why, again, I like it is because you can take pages out and put pages in, kind of like a 3-ring binder, but not as harsh, okay? And just to go into it a little bit more, you guys remember, because see, there was a point in time in my life where I was really organized. My kids were babies. Matter of fact, the 2 youngest weren't born yet. And I had a day runner. Who remembers day runners, right? The leather booklet. I found this joker in the basement, packed up. This was my old day runner that I had all those years ago when my babies were little, right? It was Far Side was the brand, and I still have my business cards and stuff in here from back then. This is when I was organized. My husband reminded me of that, and I'm like, you know what? We got to go back to that. Okay. So this is what I want to show you guys. And I was like, there has to be this somewhere. And I was right. Okay. So here on Etsy, look at this is an SVG file where you can create your own tabs, right? And the Cricut or the Silhouette will cut it out for you, including the little notches. Now, I do have a hole punch that is made by Happy that I bought years ago, a couple of years ago, when I was going to do the Happy back then and never did. So I still have my hole punch. But this, you can actually buy the tabs and cut it out yourself. The cool thing about this was, and let me see if I can pull up my Silhouette. The cool thing about this was I went and found, or sat there and was like, I need more than just calendar, than just notes. Okay, I want pages that shows, you know, blog planning, or for instance, like if I want to pre-plan what my YouTube videos are going to be for the next 4 weeks, I want pages where I can jot down ideas, or actually, you know, put down what my subjects are going to be, what files I need to reference people to, what links I need to put in, instead of scrambling at the last minute trying to get this stuff figured out, right? I'm trying to do better, trying to get it together, do better, get it together, right? So here is my Silhouette, and let me see if I can find most recent. Here we go. So look, this is what I was coming up with. This is what I wanted to cut out on my Silhouette in the mountains. I was going to use the pen to draw the little YouTube symbol up here at the top. I was going to have it say podcast plans, December to December. This was going to be a tab divider, but it was going to be custom because it was going to be for me. I even bought the card stock and was going to cut it out on the Silhouette. Did not get to, was so frustrated. Okay, so this is what I wanted to try today with the Silhouette, to see if I could just get it to cut. This isn't the right amount of tabs, so it's not really going to fit my book, but I just wanted to try it. And I don't have the I just want to try it. So this is where we are now. I need to turn the Silhouette on and all of that jazz, but for the time being, let me know what you think about the challenge. If you like the idea of the challenge and you're on board, put a thumbs up, put a smiley face, or put a purple bell, or put a purple heart. Either way, one of those, please put something that you're on board because I really want to know that you have my back when it comes to saying, hey Eve, how are we going with the planner? What week are you on in planning? Did you get, because I tend to get distracted in all of the extras, right? So for instance, when I decided to do this planner thing, and I was like, okay, what I already do have, let me see if it's right here. So y'all, I already have, tons of colored pens because I absolutely love the Tool brand. So I have the whole tool pack with 2 packs actually. I bought 2 packs of the colored tool pens. I bought stickers to go in the book. I bought post-it notes to go in the book. All of that is supposed to be in the video where I'm going to lay it all out and show you what all you got available to you, what all I bought. And so it's easy to get distracted and you so busy buying all the extra and trying to find all the extras or trying to get all of the extras together that you don't actually plan. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be accountable and say, okay, have you started? What was the first thing you did? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for. All right. And it's 20 minutes till, so I doubt I'm going to be able to cut this out on the silhouette, which sucks. But I appreciate seeing all the purple hearts and the thumbs up and stuff. Let me know in the Facebook group. For those of you who are in the Hoop group on Facebook, send me a picture of your planners. When you get your planner, put your picture up so we can say, hey, she got her planner. Which one did you get? What kind did you get? Because y'all, how about, I didn't know. Okay, there's Happy Planner and they got different sizes. Okay, different sizes, whoopee. But guess what? They have different layouts too. So like this one, the one that I picked, if it focuses, this is the dashboard layout. And this one made the most sense to me visually. When I looked at it, I was like, you know what? Yes, I can see my whole week. Everything is there. Dashboard is where it's at. They have vertical layout. They have horizontal layout. They have dashboard layout. They had another kind of layout. I was like, bruh, come on now. Wow, you're killing me. The other thing is you can pick all these really beautiful designs for the Happy Planners. They have so many. And then what I also did, because they have different color rings that you can put your, that's the other thing I need to get to. Actually, that's why I can't do I was trying to think, why am I saying I can't do it? That's why, because I need to point this out too. But I also purchased more rings off of Amazon. All right. So I'm not going to show those because I showed them in the video, but I bought more rings and I bought a little bit bigger rings so that I can expand this book. You remember I told you I was going to take some pages out, right? I'm going to expand it. Let me show you something else. Okay. So I've talked about a planner here on this channel before. I've talked about a planner here on this channel before, and I'm still going to talk about this planner because it is an absolute phenomenal planner, but I'm going to show you a change. Okay. So if you are into embroidery and you're doing embroidery and you process embroidery orders, then this planner is going to be a perfect companion to our business planning planner. Okay. Perfect companion. So I've talked about the My Pretty Perfect Planner before. My Pretty Perfect Planner. This one is mine that I've had. Now, again, like I've told you, I have no one to hold me accountable. So I have this beautiful planner and haven't used it. Well, I'm lying. I used it once. But I really should have been taking advantage of this planner. And let me show you why. Okay. So with this planner, she has darn near 60 pages layout spread that will help you organize your embroidery files. Okay. So your embroidery jobs, rather, I should say. So you can put the name of the job, the date of the job, the hoop size that you use to do the job. For those of us who have multiple hoop sizes, so that you'll know which hoop it was you used, how long it took to stitch out, what kind of stabilizer you used, the font name, the thread colors that you used, the supplies that you used, the stitch count, the design dimensions, the fabric type, the difficulty level. The only thing that I could even halfway think that might be missing is, you know, customer's name, customer's mailing address, something. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the project notes are here for. All right. Then over here on this side, more notes. So if you wanted to put the customer's name, you wanted to put when they picked it up, when did they deliver, are they going to reorder, or every time they order, you could put over here. This is an awesome resource for those who do embroidery jobs and they want to keep up with it. The My Pretty Perfect Planner. Here's the thing. Let me go and take you to the website because I want to show you the other thing I came up with. Okay. Here's the other part to the My Pretty Perfect Planner. The link is in the description below. The link is down there. I made sure I put it there myself. Okay, so let's go to her website where I can show you where you can pull up. This is Alexis. She is embroidery as well with webcam. There we go. Was I already there? I might have already been there. Okay, so here is her website right here. All right, and if you come up here, planner is right here over the top of the scissors. Click on planner. And this hardbound planner right here, this one is on sale right now for $44.25. Normally it's $59. It's $44.25. But wait, but wait. If you look right here on the right hand side, this is a PDF download. This is a PDF download of the planner for $20.30. Guess what you can do with the PDF download? What can you do with it? What can you do? You can print it out in the size to fit your happy planner. You can print it out to that size. Let me show you that. All right. So if I go to my files and I pull up this planner, hold on. Let me see. We go to my desktop and the planner is right here. Here is the planner, okay? I went and bought the PDF for it. And when you go to hit print, okay? When you hit print, notice page sizing and handling right here on the screen. Page sizing and handling. There's size, there's poster, there's multiple, booklet. If you click on booklet, it will take it down to 11 by 8.5, which is a regular page size, right? Notice as I flip through the pages. Okay, let's go to, here's one of those pages where you can actually write out what your order is and all that jazz. It's half sheet page, okay? So if you print this, or, you know, it just says sheets 1 to 28, of course you can not print all 28 pages, but if you print this, okay? If you print this and then you put it on like a cardstock, not cardstock, because cardstock is a little heavy, but you could do just a little lighter than cardstock and then print it out. Here's the half sheet. Look at the size. Look at the size there. So it will fit. You have to trim some off the top and trim some off the bottom, but it will fit in your happy planner. All right. And if you were to put this on your Silhouette, Cricut, or whatever print and cut, you could even have this where it will print and then cut out your tab indentations if you don't have the hole punch already. Okay. So this is the type stuff that I'm trying to get us next level, like over the top. Okay. Creative Fabrica. If you follow my link in the description below for Creative Fabrica, you can get planner pages there too. The other thing you can get there is stickers. You can get images that you can make stickers to go into your planner. And I bought sticker paper. That's going to be in the video too. I'll show you that in the video. I filmed it where you can get clear sticker paper or white sticker paper. Make your own planner stickers and put them in the book. All right. And I'll also show you in the video, Do Dream On, her YouTube page. She has gorgeous planner stickers, like stickers that you can put in your journals or whatnot. So that's just one designer, just one. And you have other designers on Creative Fabrica. Okay, so these are some of the things that I'm like wanting to show you guys to make this exciting, to make this what we need in order to get our businesses to the next level. Okay, so what is it? What is the business challenge? What is the business challenge that all of you need to do if you're going to have a business? What is this challenge? A lot of you may already have this, and if you do, you are one definite step ahead of a lot of folks, okay? And this is something that I never really thought was super duper duper important. But in this instance, because of what we got brewing on in the background, what we got in the works, because of what we got going on, this is going to be super important that you do. Okay. And later on, like I said, it's going to be in the video to show you step by step how to do it. But if you're going to turn your crafting hobby and you want it to be a business, if you want it to be a legitimate business, I mean, like, it's going to be legitimate with other ways too, but one little small step that you can do to make this a business, like professional, is get a business email address. Get a business. If you stick with me, I'm telling you, you need a business email address. Why am I saying that? Actually, not even why. We're not even going to go into the why tonight. What I'm saying is not thebabiesbooty@gmail.com. That's not a business email address. The business email address is admin@thebabiesbooty.com. Not Gmail, not Hotmail, not Outlook. We're talking about a legitimate yourbusinessname.com. Admin, yourbusinessname.com. Sales, yourbusinessname.com. Eve@yourbusinessname.com. It doesn't matter as long as it's something at yourbusinessname.com. No matter what your business, if your business is Pretty Happy Pumpkins, whatever, at prettyhappypumpkins.com. You need that business email address. I do have a business email address. I do have thebabiesbooty@gmail. That's for my social media stuff. But when it comes to me contacting other businesses for business opportunities, I do have an @thebabiesbooty.com email address. I do have one. So I was informed that is going to be the first thing that will be looked at when what we got going on comes down the pipes. Do they have a business email address? If they do, great, they're in the club. If they don't, can't let them in. Can't let them in. So if you want in, you need to get a business email address. Okay? So that's my challenge. 2 challenges. The first challenge is for everybody, whether you're trying to get a business together or not. Doesn't matter. We all, we were in with this, with the virus. We were all hemmed up with the pandemic, and it was just like, bruh, everything just went to pot. And over here anyway, gonna gain weight and everything, y'all. I gain weight and everything. So do better. Get it together. We need to get it together. And so I want to get it together in a way that makes sense, and we do it as a unit so that we all can encourage each other. All right, and we all have something we need to organize, and you don't have to limit this to just your crafting. I mean, you could even, I saw pages for meal planning. I saw pages for keeping up with your blood pressure, your sugar. I mean, I saw pages for all kind of stuff. So if you wanted to go crazy, get a big planner, do the whole nine. You don't have to do Happy Planner. There's 3 ring notebooks. I show that in the video. There's also other brands. I show that in the video. It's entirely up to you. I'm just showing you what I purchased and what I thought was really cool and really flexible so that we can expand and grow. Because think about it, as a month passes and you don't use that month, I'd say keep about 6 months, 3 to 6 months. then you can take that out and you can archive it, like get another set of discs and make an archive book where you can refer back to it. I'm talking about dates and stuff, like dates that passed and all that jazz, not your customers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you can have a separate book, or just get the My Pretty Perfect planner and use this as your on the desk for your customers planner, but then this is more for business and life. It's up to you. You can do it however it makes sense to you. I'm doing what makes sense to me because my brain doesn't work quite the same as everybody else's. I'm a little scatterbrained, just a little bit. So that is my challenge, first and foremost, for anybody, whether you're trying to have a business or not. We want to get organized before the beginning of the year, when everybody else and their grandma is running out to buy planners. All the cool planners are gone because people are snatching them up because it's the first of the year, and that's what everybody does at the first of the year, and then they all super together and whatnot for a month or two, and then what? So we're gonna start now and work towards building a habit of keeping organized. Okay, so that's the first challenge. The second challenge, again, is for those who want to get their business up and going, and they're serious about it, and they're like, okay, I need a business. What do I need to do? Step one, business email address. All right, hang tight for this week for the video to come out to show you step by step how you can do that pretty easily. All right, so meanwhile, I appreciate you tuning in with me. I know I missed a lot of the chat, but I mean, there was something else that just kept my attention, and I had to look at that instead, and it was worth it. It was worth it to miss the chat. I ain't gonna lie, it really was. So hopefully y'all don't hold it against me too bad. Avery Head, I love you, darling. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Hello. Oh my God, my best friend is in here. Girl, she says Google Workspace is generally $10 a month. All right. So that's just one step. But we got some, we gonna, I'm already gonna have to call you. This whole challenge had your name written all over it. I was like, oh my God, she just hate it when she's right. She was right. She was right. So I'm gonna be calling you. Don't worry about it. Girl, EJ, don't be staying too hard now. I'm gonna show you, but don't be staying too hard now. You can't look too hard. Ain't it pretty? Ain't it pretty? Oh my gosh, y'all just don't understand the level of excitement over this, and it's not even perfect, and the level of excitement is just about to take me to tears because I just absolutely love this shirt. Love this shirt so much. I just love it. So hit the like button if you like my print shirt. Hit the like button if you like my print shirt. Hit the like button if you're in and you're down with the challenge. You can combine that because you hit the like button twice, it'll unlike it. But you know what I'm saying. Hit the like button. And thank you for hanging out with me. If you're ready to go, that's pretty much all the 411 I got for y'all tonight. I wanted to do the silhouette, but I just don't have time for that tonight. I'm sorry. But I do want to come back up through the chat and see what I may have missed. Let's see. Sondoras, you have a good night too. Getting off from work, please be safe. Shirley Scott, as Afro-Colombian pointed out, you can get one with Google Workspace. And like I said, in the video coming out this week, it will give some more details on that. Shirley Scott, thank you for that information because I need a planner because I just don't write it down on paper and then can't find the work I wrote down. Girl, we right here on that. I'm telling you, it's the stupidest thing ever. And even with the one recent job I did, and I'm so glad I did, I wrote down the colors, the spool colors and everything that I used on it. And lo and behold, they ordered again. And I done took those spools down and put them up. So if I was to try to do that job again and the colors don't match, bruh, come on now. And I would have had to figure out what colors I used and all that jazz. It's easier if you write it down, dear. Why haven't I been doing it the easy way all this time? Don't know. So yeah, I'm excited about it, and I can't wait to get up with you guys. Hey, Just Say the Word LLC, Gina. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Hit control to show where you're pointing. What? Control. Oh, shut up. Didn't know that. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need all the help I can get. I'm gonna have to write that down. Shirley Scott, you asked where did I get it from? I'm assuming the planner. I got the planner. Mine, I got mine from Michael's, but you can go Hobby Lobby. You could go Michael's, Amazon. There's a link to the Amazon Happy Planner page in the link below. They have tons on Amazon, and of course, you know Amazon is Prime shipping, so you can get planners off of Amazon too. I have Alexa's planner. Yes, that planner is totally awesome. Oh, and if you're talking about my Pretty Perfect planner, the link is in the description below. Facebook group is the Hoop group on Facebook for our group, and the link to that should be in the description below as well. Ring Disc from Staples by Martha Stewart. Yes. There are a lot of ring discs out there. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. Never done a planner, so I will need help. Carmen, the video, we're going to be going into the steps with doing the planner. So super excited about that as well. So I won't be making the pages, but I'm totally on board. No worries. You don't have to make the pages because trust me, it'll show that in the video too. They got pages that you can get to add to it. You don't even have to think super hard. That's the other reason why I like this. Sundoris, yes, I can be contacted on Facebook. What the heck was that? That was not a good sound. I don't know what that was. I'm not going to be on long because I don't know what that was. Storyboards is how I plan. That sounds cool. I have to check it out. On soft white polyester shirts, my black image keeps coming out a little lighter in some spots. That could be the print out and how it prints. Sometimes with the not exposure, but exposure for lack of better words, because I have an issue printing out some images as well. Oh, let's see. Canva? Didn't know Canva. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Love planners. Have to have something I can physically touch and see. Digital didn't work for me either. It just was not working, y'all. I tell you. Oh, and I'll let you know if the stones fall out in the wash if I wash it. Make sure. Okay, I think I've covered all questions. Carmen says you need to put it on the back door behind you so we can look at it and share him with us. Don't know that I want to share, girl. I ain't gonna lie. Do I have a stone in my eyebrow? I don't think so. No, I mean I probably did though, cause it bees like that around here. Let's see. Hope it stands up to washing. I know. I'm hoping. So I'm gonna try the half toning and let y'all know how it goes. So yes, y'all, yes. Frame it and hang it on. Allison, I like the way you think, girl. Yes, frame this joker and hang it up where I can see it. Yeah, that would be what's up. But I gotta wear it out though. I need other people. You know, I'm gonna have to cover up his abdomen. So that's. But I want people to see it. Isn't that cute? Oh my God, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see it again. Because I just can't not let you see that. Oh, you hear the heavenly sound when we, girl. I'm so excited. This was so totally worth it. Oh, it was so totally worth it. Alrighty, y'all. I appreciate you hanging out. Let me make sure I didn't miss any super chats or any. Well, it only let me scroll back, but so far, so you know that sucks. And Jaleel, no, you can't call dibs on my shirt. So, ooh, it gives me a good idea for a Dallas shirt though. That would be fire. So, but at any rate, thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me tonight. I apologize if I missed a super chat or if I missed, you know, a question while I was blinging for my man. And I'll get back with you. Better not with. Nah, I can't wear this to bed, actually, now that I think about it, because it's a full shirt. I would hot flash myself to death. I would melt before, and y'all would have to bury me in the shirt, because I would just incinerate. It just don't even make no sense. So, yes. And Merlinda, yes, I do have the Happy Planner hole punch for those who wouldn't want to do it on the silhouette or the Cricut. Just repress the shirt to lock in the stones. That didn't work with the vinyl the last time I tried it, but we'll give it a shot here. I mean, this is DTF, so I'm hoping it'll work, but I think half toning is the actual ticket. I think that's the way to go. So, EJ's daughter, that works. All right, you guys, y'all have a good night. I'm going to go investigate what that noise was, see if my husband has any idea of what that was, and make sure that everybody is safe and okay. Trinkle's Garden and Home Life, thank you for joining us this evening and for being a YouTube Hoop Group member. I appreciate it. And so you guys have a great night. I'm looking forward to planning with y'all, man. So don't forget, if you're in the Facebook group, please post a picture of your planner. I think that's going to be super awesome for us all to see what our planners look like. And then we know who all is planning with us and who all ain't. And we ain't got to worry about bothering the folks that ain't, right? Right. All right, y'all. Have a good night. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And until the next time we see you, at this point, we hope you have happy planning. Right? All right, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.